Hey everybody, welcome back to the Nidus Anarchy series. I'm your host Adam, CIO and co-founder of Nidus, and today I want to talk about a Roku breach that took place where over 500,000 users potentially had their records stolen. So today, which is April 12th, because we're going to push this out a couple days later, but Roku had over 500,000 of their users' accounts breached. They said no personal identifiable information or sensitive information was stolen, and they're referring to that being like credit card numbers and stuff. But they did say about 400 users or so they've identified of charges that have happened to people's accounts that was unauthorized, and they've reverted those charges and refunded the people's money. Well, what's interesting is this hack originally happened a while back, and they said that 18,000 accounts were breached. Well, turns out it's more like over 500,000 accounts. So is that 400 number right? Who knows? If we're talking about orders of magnitude, then realistically we're probably looking at something like around 2,000 people probably had stuff billed to them that they weren't supposed to and didn't know it. So this is another reason you need to have 2FA on all of your accounts. Roku is enforcing MFA on all these breached accounts, so I think they might be rolling out even everywhere else as well. So if you're going to log in onto your phone on Roku and all of a sudden you see 2FA pop up, you now know why. It's probably because someone has your name and info and they now know you're a Roku client. Watch out for phishing emails coming from Roku. Additionally, Group Health Cooperative out of Madison, Wisconsin also had a breach back in January. And it looks like over 500,000 user records were stolen from them as well, except this time it's health information, social security numbers, and all kinds of fun stuff. They reached out to the feds to try to get help. Originally, the hackers tried to encrypt and ransomware out everything. They were unable to do so, but they did make a copy of the data. They're not sure how much they got, but all intents and purposes, let's just assume all of it. So now there's actually a lawsuit saying that the company did not take effective measures in protecting themselves from getting breached. So this is what is the interesting part, right? Is that companies really don't care that their data gets breached or not. What they do care about is the lawsuits and the drop in stock price that happens afterwards. So when it comes to security, unfortunately, everyone's more reactive than proactive, and if they are proactive, it's not for the right reasons. So this is why I've always been a big proponent of decentralized identity, self-sovereign ID, because then you control your credentials. If you have a decentralized ID for your login for everything, the credentials exist on your device, on your computer, through a passkey, on your phone, as a wallet, but they do not exist anywhere else. They cannot be breached, they cannot be stolen, and you don't have to worry about all this crap that's happening right now. Unfortunately, we're going to keep seeing this for a while. So until everyone figures out that we need to get to decentralized IDs and we need to get all this centralized ownership of identities out of companies' hands, this is going to keep happening because it is a huge target. You hack one system, you get millions of user accounts. Not a good time. So be careful.